it's an error for young people to try to wait on the government to employ. If the government wants to employ young people, let it employ young people.
And then we just try our best not to focus on the challenges, but we focus on our energy to overcome those challenges.
His passion and commitment towards community service is a great source of inspiration and admiration to many young people. He is widely admired in the Northwest region and even across the country. I am talking about no other person than the effulgent Samuel Atigi, who also doubles as the CEO, founder and coordinator of the Nelson Mandela Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, to listen to him talk is to experience an awakening, and the amazing part of it is that he is right here today at the Radar Studios to talk to us about what it takes to be young and successful in Cameroon. My name is Mandela Voluntary, and this is Youth Voices. Good morning, Mr. Samuel.
Thank you very much, Damaris.
Alright, you're welcome to Radar Studios. We are super excited. I mean, I'm so honored, and I cannot express what I feel right now to have you on the first ever edition of the Youth Voices program. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so today we are talking about what it takes to be young and successful in Cameroon. And should I mention that before this interview we talked to a couple of young people, and we wanted to find out from them what success really means to them. And what a couple of them had to say was along the lines of success to me is when I have a car, I have a good paying job, I have a house of my own, I have kids. And others said, if you're a celebrity and you're celebrated and you're successful, what does success really mean to you?
Okay, thank you very much. I want to say that what counts in life is not just a mere fact that we've lived, but it is a contribution we make to the life of others that will determine the success that we lead. So to me, success is contributing the life of others, contributing to your community, contributing to the society in which you live in, contributing to the less privileged, and making a meaningful contribution to your immediate environment as a pay forward of what the environment has done for you.
All right, thank you very much. So my next question would be, a lot of people say that to be a successful person you need to be principled, and we just want to find out from you, what are your principles for success?
Yes, my first principle is hard work.
Okay.
You must love what you do and do what you love well.
All right.
Do something that others will admire you for. Then integrity.
Okay.
You must have personal integrity for you to succeed in life. You must make sure that you are with the right people at the right time and at the right places. So with this, you will be able to measure your success, and you'll be able to move forward to a direction that someone will admire and will want to follow you.
Right. Listening to you speak sounds like you cannot encounter any challenge when you are doing all of this. But I think that behind every success story, there are many challenges. So I would love you to tell us some of the challenges that you encounter in your community service and how you maneuver your way through those challenges.
There are a lot of those challenges.
Yeah, of course.
Moving across the globe, moving around the communities, there are a lot of challenges that come to you day in, day out.
Yeah.
Imagine that someone meets you on the way and that person really needs your help and you are unable to assist that person. That's a very big challenge, which it will demoralize you. It will make you think like you've not started. It will make you think like you should restart, and you rethink if you are going through the right path.
Yeah.
There are a lot of times that I've been to communities where it's either you are faced with the non-state armed groups or with the government military. And with those moments, sometimes you have to maybe stay inside a bush or stay somewhere to hide or do something. Maybe you can even lie in order to succeed, to meet the underprivileged. So a lot of this, there are a lot challenges. I've been to about 7 prisons in Cameroon. Each time I go to prison, you see some of my pictures, I come back half naked, because there are persons there who don't have dresses. There are people there who have been there for long without maybe dresses to put on. Sometimes I dash all my dresses. I've been to about 100 orphanages in Cameroon already. And being to these orphanages, you can see a lot malnourished children. You see little pregnant girls that have been abandoned on the street and they have come to the orphanage, teenage girls. You see people of different category, and you think you are living a life you live in your own house with all of these things. Those are the challenges, and you cannot meet their needs. That's the most painful thing. You cannot really meet their needs. With that, you start crying, you shed tears. So those are some of the challenges. There are a lot of these challenges that if I want to keep going, I went to a community in Akwaya subdivision, and a boat capsized with me inside water. It could drown me or something would have happened to me. So you see, so those are some of the challenges. But in all, I'm saying that when you think of what you have been able to do to another person, or the smile you've put in the life of someone, those challenges, I mean, sometimes you would think that no, at least you've tried, and you encourage yourself. It's always good to encourage yourself. Even at those dark moments, we always encourage ourselves that anyways, something better is going to come out from you.
True. Quite an emotional story there, quite emotional experiences, and you see that we still need a lot of individuals to engage in community development, to engage in this humanitarian work, because there are thousands of people out there who need this help and need just you, okay, to complete those dreams and aspirations that they have. My next question will be focused on decision making, because decision making is a vital part of people who are successful. As a successful person, you need to make decisions, and to make decisions you need to leave your comfort zone. So what are some of the toughest decisions you've had to make as a successful individual, and what were the results of those decisions?
Okay, as an individual, I discipline myself a lot.
Okay.
For you to be a successful person, you need to do a lot of self-discipline.
True.
Discipline yourself, what you drink, what you eat, what you put on, and how you interact with people.
True.
With this, you see that you're going to maneuver and be an inspiration to one another, and you'll be successful. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a life to live, because sometimes it's either I'm in a community volunteering, or I'm studying, or I'm carrying out research, or I'm making a phone call that will better my life, or the life of those who live around me, or the life of those whom I will meet. So with this now, you have to be very, very rational in your decision making. Maybe that is the time that your friends will want people to go and dance.
Of course, Your
friends may want people to go for swimming. You know, they want to, maybe someone will want you to take him or her for dinner or lunch. So these are the decisions that you have to be very careful as a leader.
Of course.
If you are not careful, you will crash.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Samuel, for those insights there, and I hope you got it. If you don't get it, don't forget about it. I see Clarice behind the camera saying that if you don't get it, forget about it. Don't forget about it. Make sure you follow up the conversation again and again to understand exactly what he is saying, so that you put it into practice and you become a successful young person like him. Right, Mr. Samuel, my next question will be, what do you think is stopping young people in Cameroon from succeeding?
Okay, I would say that young people complain too much.
Okay.
A lot of us complain a lot. And we complain without making strides, we complain without even taking steps. In the ladder of life, you have to make steps. When you deliver a baby, the baby has to start maybe sitting, and then creeping, and then walking, and then become an adult. But young people make a lot of, they complain a lot without making any step to even creep or walk. They think that they'll just get to one year and then land the ladder of success. The success is not like that. You must start from somewhere progressively, then you arrive your destination. So I want to say that we should stop complaining. Then another thing that is keeping our young people is that we have enjoyed so much into risky activities that are jeopardizing our future. Risky activities like drug addiction, alcoholism, humanizing, and what have you. So with all of this put in place, you cannot really maximize your potentials to your full potentials. So you need to keep some of these things, stop the complaint attitude, then forge ahead. Make sure that you have a role model, someone you look up to. With that, you'll be able to succeed in Cameroon. One time ago, I received an award, and one person asked me, Samuel, who do you know? And I said, I know the Almighty God.
Okay.
Then he told me that in Cameroon is not what you know, but who you know. And how do you know? How will you know who you will know? Now you have to meet one another. I mean, volunteer with other organizations, read, watch TV, and then follow the right people.
Yeah.
That you will be able to know someone who knows another person to make you succeed. But if you sit in your comfort zone and then you start complaining, I bet you complain till you get old. It will not change.
Yeah, you will not change. Things will not change if you do not change. Samuel, when Samuel is not doing humanitarian service, when Samuel is not visiting prisons, orphanages, what do you do in your luxury time? Or you don't have luxury time at all?
I love to cook. I have my apron.
Okay, wow.
When you visit me, you see me, I'll put on my apron and maybe make you some snacks.
We'll be taking our cameras anytime soon to your kitchen.
Yes, I love cooking.
Okay.
And when I'm not into humanitarian service, into humanity, I'm in my kitchen, either cleaning. I love clean environment.
Yeah.
Either cleaning, see how things can be, or I cook or do some juice to say I can enjoy myself. Then I also love swimming.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go to the pool to swim. Once in a while I go swim.
Yeah.
Then sometimes I go for sports. I go play football with friends. Those are the things that keep me busy when I'm not out there doing voluntary services or for humanitarian services.
Yeah, quite an interesting personality there. Initially I thought you were just this very serious person.
Not you. Just
okay.
Persons think that I don't have free time.
Yeah.
I'm one of the most freest person.
Yeah.
Because I do my time to know where to fit in what.
Yes, it's interesting and amazing to learn that other part of you. I mean, you have an amazing personality. So right now, I would love you to look straight into the camera and tell that young person that is watching you now one thing that you will love them to take away from this interview. If they could forget every other thing you've said on this interview, what should they remember?
My dear youths, friends, I want to say that one thing you should remember today is that you will be a youth just once. If you are a youth now and you don't use the opportunity, you will never be a youth again. So use the opportunity now that you have that energy, now that you have that strength in you to excel, to expand, to put on your tables. Because you are a youth just once, once you pass the stage of a youth, you will never be a youth again.
Yeah, that's right. When you pass the stage of your youthfulness, you're no longer a youth. Thank you very much, Samuel Atigi, for joining us for this edition of Youth Voices. It was an honor, it was a privilege to have hosted you in this edition. We are so grateful. And to you watching, we are grateful that you were able to stay through with us for this edition of the program. My name is Ntam Damaris, and this is Youth Voices. Till we see you again, have a lovely day. Bye-bye.